And yeah. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm just gonna jump straight into it. This is like a new peachy glam. The slow-mo is mad slow because I need y'all to really see it before I jump straight into it. But this video is super duper long because I put my brow routine in here, which I never do them on camera, but for whatever reason I decided to do them on camera today. I just filled them in with Cypress Umber by Anastasia. That's in the Modern Renaissance palette, and then I carved them out with my Pro Longwear concealer in NC30. It takes me forever because they're not done, and I don't want them to look, you know, thick and dark and just like too much. So I'm trying to achieve a natural look, but they needed to be more defined, you know. So now I'm going in with Soft Ochre Pink Pop by MAC, and I'm putting it on with the same brush that I used around my brows. And I'm just going to put it on and then use a fluffier brush to kind of blend it out like in with the concealer. And then I'm going to put my Airspun powder on top of all of that to give it like, you know, a powdery base so that the eyeshadows can blend better into it. So now I'm going in with a peachy color. I was using the Anastasia, the green palette. I don't know the name of the palette. I'll put everything in the description box, but I was using the peachy color out of that palette and just getting the color to where I want it, and then I was blowing it out. I'm gonna go in like once I add all the colors and darken everything up so that it looks really how I want it to look. But I'm just kind of placing the color and blowing it out right now so I get a gist of, you know, where I want all the colors to go. So right here I put in this dark brown, but it was like a cool tone brown, and I really wanted this to be a warm look, so I tried to blend it away. It ultimately ended up like giving me definition kind of in the outer V part, so I'm not mad at it, but I was not liking what it did to the look because it just kind of darkened it in a way that I didn't want it to, but it all came out. So I'm just using a dark cool tone brown to add definition. So now I have, it's like a flat fluffy brush. Those are my favorite kinds of brushes to pack like a powder onto my shade with no concealer. And I'm just packing like a nude type of shade onto my eyelids in the palette. I'll put the name in the description, but I'm just packing that onto my shade, and then that's all that I'm doing. I'm just making sure it looks blended together, and then I'm gonna leave them alone until I'm done with my face. So I'm just putting on some blush stacks, and then I'm going to put on some baby skin. I might have even used the Maybelline pore primer. I think I might have used that instead of the baby skin, but now I'm just contouring, and then I'm going to put on my concealer, and then I'm going to put on my foundation. I like doing it this way because the fancy foundation just accentuates my texture, but I really like the foundation. It doesn't, like, it keeps me matte, but it dries me out around my texture, and then it brings it out. So I try to avoid putting it all over my face. So now I'm I'm just buffing in the foundation with my Real Techniques buffing brush, and then I'm gonna go in and do my contour, and then I'm gonna do my highlight. I don't want the highlight under my eye to lighten up my foundation, so I'm gonna do that part last. But yeah, I'm just gonna use a sponge because I don't want to lose my coverage, but I want it to look seamless. So I blend this first layer of concealer out with the sponge. This is my Fenty concealer, and then I go on top with my Born This Way with my Milani concealer, then my Born This Way, and then I use the e.l.f. camouflage concealer. Too much, right? Why did I do all that? Who knows? But I like the way it looked. I wish I hadn't used my Airspun powder, but we'll get into that when we get there. I do like applying my makeup this way because it just doesn't put too much product where I don't need it. Y'all, I'm talking throughout the video because this was supposed to be a talk through. I couldn't do it. When I was editing it, it was just too long. The video is long as it is. But imagine me talking and not being able to edit all of that out. No, so I need to get it together. I promise I will. I'm just blending all of that out. I had to put a little foundation on the contour part on my forehead. That always happens. It just doesn't, I don't know, it dries up by the time I get to it. So I'm putting the Milani on top, just so that I make sure that my under eye isn't see-through. Yeah, so I'm putting that all around. I'm blending it out with a brush because I want to keep the coverage now. And then I'm going to go on top with my Born This Way. And then just to brighten all of that up, I'm going to put the e.l.f. on top of that. Y'all are gonna see me go back and forth a lot between the sponge and the brush. I honestly like just going back and forth. The sponge gives me that flawless blend, whereas the brush keeps my coverage. Like, it just keeps everything where I want it, and it just looks, I like the way it looks, but once I put that sponge on top, it looks bomb. So I recommend y'all try the brush, because before I was strictly like, no, I use my sponge for everything. I even use my sponge for powders, but now I'm starting to get back into brushes. So now for a brightening effect, I'm going to put the e.l.f. camouflage concealer. This concealer is super duper light. I hardly ever use it, but for pictures, I like the way it brightens me up. So I do it normally when I have to take pictures or something. But yeah, I'm just going to put that on top, and then with the brush, and then go over top with the sponge. So now I'm going in with the Airspun powder. This Airspun powder completely washed my color under my eyes out. Like, it just made me look ashy. So do I recommend this powder? No, I do not. A lot of people like it. Some people are, for me it doesn't. Even the Fenty powder is super light under my eyes, but I would prefer that over this because it was just, no. I like using it to like set my eyelids. It's only $5, so I would get it for that. But honestly, No, it's just I didn't like it I don't like it on my face. It's too white for me to really put on my face and not look washed out. So I mixed it with my Maybelline powder, which isn't good for my under eyes because it's just a little too dark. I should use it to set my whole face, but I wanted to have a little color or something, and it was just awful. Like I didn't like it. So I'm going in now with the same brush I used to put the peach on, and I'm just putting some more on in case I lost it through all of that powder, and in case I have any fallout, the under eye will catch it. So I'm darkening it up. I'm literally just like kind of buffing it on there, like y'all see I'm packing it, and then I kind of go side to side to diffuse it. And I'm putting some of that my Makeup Revolution banana powder on my brow bone because it's yellow, and I like the highlight it gives it like a matte highlight, and it blends that little corner out better so that I don't have so much of like a V shape, because that's just how the shape of my eye is. But I really like my eyeshadow kind of round, so it helps with that. And then I'm using my Sephora Micro Smooth to buff away all of that powder. I was feeling pretty dry, looking pretty dry, and I spray it all, and it works out. But I wish I hadn't used that powder because it really did not do this look injustice. So I'm feeling just as dry as I look. So I'm going to spray my whole face with my MAC Fix Plus. I could have used some more, but I didn't want my face to be super soaked and then my makeup break apart. So I'm patting it all in to kind of get it to blend better. And yeah, I'm going to go in with the bronzer and the highlight and the blush and some more eye makeup to bring it all together because it's looking pretty plain right now. So this lip liner isn't as dark as I prefer, but it's New Truffle and it's really my go-to by NYX. I'm lining my lips, and then a trick that I've seen Aaliyah J do is she'll take her finger and kind of blend it in. I guess that's what it's doing, but smudging it with my finger really gave me the look that I was going for, because before I couldn't get it to blend, but just getting in there with my finger did the trick. So yeah, I do go in and darken it later with more of my, when I'm really doing my makeup eyeliner, because it's a little bit more brown, but that one will do for now. So I'm bronzing with Vlogger by Morphe, and I'm gonna put it on my cheekbones. I like to set it pretty high up, so that I actually get a contour look. And then I'm going to do my forehead, and I'm going to do the sides of my nose, and yeah. So I'm going to pack it in with the sponge just because I want everything to look seamless. I use the sponge the whole time I'm using my makeup because it really just gets everything into my skin so that it's not, just sitting on top looking crazy. So this is a blush trio by Morphe. I'll put the color in the description box, but I'm using this pink shade from the blush trio, and I'm just putting that all over. I put it on my nose, on my forehead, all over because I needed the color. But I like doing that. It just really gives me a nice kind of warmth that you don't really get from the bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with that sponge, and y'all see how it just kind of sits in there. And I'm finding out, I'm trying different diets, and I think I'm allergic to dairy because every time I drink dairy, my face breaks out. So I'm really trying to get to the bottom of what causes these breakouts, because my skin is looking so good and then it needs to be breaking out. So I'm going to do a wing liner. I was trying to use that wand, wasn't working for me, so I go in with the fly liner. Don't ask me how to do a wing. Can't tell you. I can just do it, and I try until it was decent, and that's it. I'm still learning, but I'm using the fly liner, and I'm doing a quick little wing. Normally I cut this part out, but I wanted to just put it in so y'all can see the process isn't perfect. Girl, struggling is not even the word for what I was going through, okay? I cannot do it. I'm really trying though. I'm trying to step out of my little comfort zone and try new looks because I can do them. So I'm just putting on some mascara. Any mascara will do. I think this is the Essence mascara. It's like a cheap mascara that I put on, pop some eyelashes on. Girl, these eyelashes was so little. They were the only ones I have. I got some new eyelashes. So hopefully they're a little bit more fluffy than these ones. These ones were baby lashes. Baby lashes to go with that baby wing. But it was okay. It's cute. It's cute. So I'm taking the peach color, not too much because I don't really like eyeshadow under my eyes, but I do take the peach color, put it on my waterline, and now I'm putting that green. Girl, I loved this green shimmer shadow. Like, I love this little palette. It's a Subculture palette. That's what it's called, the Subculture palette. So I put the green shit in there, and yeah, I didn't put the liner all the way in because I didn't want that shadow sitting on top of the liner. I found my nose brush, so I'm gonna try to fix my nose contour. I can never get the one side, but I'm doing a Trophy Wife by Fenty, and I'm putting it on my nose, my forehead, my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, my chin, all over, girl. And yeah, I think I'll go in. I put Hustler Baby on top just to tone it all down, but I still wanted that pop, from Trophy Wife. So I'm gonna go in with that sponge. Yup, sit it all in there. I'm sure I spray again because I spray a lot. Oh, yep, set them brows, girls. Set them brows. You cannot forget to set your brows. My lip was like a 3-step process, so I'm buttoned by Fenty on. And then I put that Milani concealer on that I put on the first one. And then I put that e.l.f. concealer on and called it a day. Darkened up my liner a little bit. That's the new truffle, but it wasn't, I wanted more definition. So I go in with a darker. That one is waterproof. The first thing I said I do when I get money is get my lips done because I got little lips, So yeah, I'm gonna spray. I'm gonna pat it all in. And yeah. So this is the final look. I'm super here for it. I really love it. I love the little pop of color. This is giving me very much spring, very much every day, very much easy. This didn't even take me that long, honestly. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but this didn't even take me that long. This hair is from I'm gonna say Beauty Forever. It's cool. I got micro links with it. I ended up taking them out because I didn't like this hair with micro links, but I think with a sew-in, a little bit of leave out, this would be cool. Yeah, I ordered some new makeup, so I got a new palette, new gloss, and some new lashes coming in. So when I get the new palette, the palette has like colors in it, so I'll create more looks doing that. I'm gonna iron my wrinkles ass backdrop. Just let me know what y'all want to see. That's pretty much it for real. I really don't have much to say. I tried to talk a little bit. I don't know if that made the cut or not, But I really do hope you guys enjoyed the look. I'm trying to do, you know, I'm trying to explore with color a little bit. So I tried to get the green in there. I got the little peachy going on. This is giving me super bronze, super nude, super cute, can go with anything type of look. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to watch my video. Okay, and I will see you in the next one.